It's boho braids on the menu. Everybody loves boho braids, and today I'm going to show you how I did this boho braids. Keep watching. Welcome back. So I already started the hair, as you can see. So I'm just going to show you how I parted the hair and how I went on to braid the hair to give you that great boho braid look that you just saw at the intro. So first you want to make sure your hair is well combed out. Then I'm applying some gel here because I want all the hair in one place and nicely fitted in when I braid. So make sure you comb the hair very well, and then you can use the tail of the comb to divide the hair into 3 parts. It makes it easier for me and gives me a better line. Some people can just use their fingers, whatever, but I prefer it like that. So we have our 3 parts. Then we have curly hair and the straight hair. So we're going to start by filling in the curling hair. So I'm going to grab the hair like so and then start braiding. Since it's knotless boho, I'm grabbing the natural hair first before I start adding or filling in the extra hair. So after braiding 1, 2, 3, I'm going to start with the coiling hair. You see I attach it, the end of the hair is inside, and then the tail of the hair I leave it outside. Okay, so once I add that, the next holding, I feed in the first part of my straight additional hair, and I braid 1, 2, and I feed in the second straight hair, and I'm going to braid again 1 and 2 and feed in another part of the straight hair. So you can do 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before feeding it, but I'm feeding in just 3 pieces of the straight hair, 3 to 4 pieces of the straight hair for this boho braids. So depending on how large you want it to be, for me this 4 pieces of hair gives me the desired thickness I wanted, and then I'll just braid down like 1/4, and then there I go with the second strand of the curly hair. So again, you want to fit it in so that the end is outside and the the tail is outside, and then the rough part of the curly hair is inside, because you're going to braid it neatly in so that we don't see that part. And then I'll braid down again. I'm feeding in 3 pieces of the curly hair for this boho braid. So I'm going to braid down till when I'm like 1/4 to the end. Then I'm going to add the next piece of the curly hair. So there we go. So that's the last piece of the curly hair, and then I'm adding it like I did with the first 2 pieces, and then just braid down. And that's it about the feeding in braiding method for the boho braid. I won't be putting this braid in hot water, so I will just make sure I braid till the finish. So that's why I love the pre-stretched hair for this method, because as the hair is pre-stretched, it enables you to braid all the way down. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to do this again from another angle so that if you did not catch it the first time, you can have a look again. So I divide the hair into 3 parts, and then I'm going to start 1, 2, and 3. So at the third braid, I feed in the first part of the curly hair in reverse order, which means that the fine tail is outside and the head is inside, because you need to cover the head as you're braiding. So when I feed it in, as I braid 1, I'm going to take the first strand of my straight hair and put it in and then braid along. So feel free to always adjust. As you can see, I'm trying to adjust. Sometimes you may want to braid and you notice that you put in a lot more of the the curly hair inside. You can just pull it out nicely. So that's the second strand of my straight hair. I'm feeding that in as well and braiding down, and then I take the third strand of the straight hair, feed it in, and then the last strand. So like I said before, I'm doing 4 little strands of the straight hair. Some people may want to do more, so it all depends on what you want to achieve. Then I feed in the second strand of the curly hair when I've braided like 1/4 from the start. Then I will braid down till when I'm like 3/4 of the hair, which is like 1/4 from the bottom of the hair, and then I'm going to feed in the third strand of my curly hair so that you can totally cover up the hair. So you want to do even halfway down, depending on how long your curly hair is, or 3/4 down, and then you braid all to the finish. And that's just it for the boho braids, for the feeding in braiding method. So this is our hair. Then I will use a pair of scissors and just trim lightly in an descending A-like manner, and then I'm going to be going in with some mousse to just give me that fine finish and to make everything look silky and nice. And this is our boho braid. It's neat, it's lovely. The lines are, well, the curly hair is, falling nicely on the straight hair, and everything is nicely fitted in together. So here we go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you were able to learn something from this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, and comment. Bye bye.